That's a really assuring feeling when you're in the car audio industry, to know that when you turn your key, it's going to. It scared me. Wow. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. That would mean taking that fuse block off. Then I got to find a place to mount the fuse block on the side of the battery. I don't know how that's going to work, really. How about I just put it in right now? If I have a slow day, yeah, I said that. If I have a slow day someday in the future, I'll just come in and take this off and try to figure out where or how I can mount that fuse block without it be flapping around and stuff. Anyway, let me throw this battery in there. Slide her down in there. Fits like a glove so far. Oh yeah, speaking of cameras, I'm in the process of upgrading cameras for this channel because I want to continue to bring y'all ultra crispy footage. Alright, so that's tightened down. So, about to drop the cheddar cheese on a, flip this around. So, I'm about to drop the cheddar cheese on a brand new Sony. I'm not sure the model number exactly, but I have a couple of friends in the YouTube community that are very successful in the YouTube world. You may know them, maybe, yeah, but I've talked to them and they have suggested, anyway, they have suggested a couple of cameras, and the one that I'm going to be going with is an Sony, I'm not sure of the model number right this second, but it's a Sony 900. Just unsure of the model number at this very moment in time. You know, if you don't have a, shout out to my boy Will Atwell, Coltrane. If you don't have the right tools, you just make the right tool. You just make shit happen. So that's what I'm doing. He'd be doing something like this. Instead of getting a hammer or whatever type of tool to widen this out. Let me see if I can widen it out a little bit. I'm sticking the screwdriver in there. Alright, so we got the negative terminal pretty much down and on there. So we're going to hook this positive up. I'm almost positive this is going to be backwards. But anyway, YOLO. I can't tell you how good it feels to have excess power batteries in your ride, to know that every time that I turn the key forward, it's going to start, like no matter what. So that's a really assuring feeling when you're in the car audio industry, to know that when you turn your key, it's going to. Scared me. Wow. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. It might be a alarm function or something. I don't know. You know, this is all like trial and error to me. So it might be doing that for a second. Kind of embarrassing, but you don't know. You don't know. Let's see. There we go. All right. Now, see if I can finish tightening this thing down without it screaming in my ear again. And also, if you don't follow me on Facebook, I have just started, well, I haven't actually like started, but I'm underway on building a box for my work truck on the Sundown. I bought a Sundown ZV4 12 for it, and I'm going to be installing that, or actually building the box and installing it. And I'll post a thread. Something about this is funky. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna figure out what's going on here, and I'll get back with you. Alright guys, I wasn't gonna tell you this, but since I'm a rookie and I'm sure y'all would understand, and since I have some character, I'm gonna let y'all know this mistake that I just made and what I was going to do to rig this. So come to find out, this terminal is bigger than this terminal, and these two adapters are two different sizes, and when I put them on outside of the truck or whatever, I put them on backwards. So when I went to put them on here, this side I had to stretch open a lot to get it to fit over this terminal because it was over here. Anyway, so I got it stretched open that far, and when I came over here to put the positive on there, it had a lot of space. And what was I going to do? I got this old fuse that I had. I cut up a bunch of pieces to go in between. Go in between the little slack that I had in there around it, sort of like this. So, definitely not the correct way to do that, but after a little bit of using my head, I found out that the terminals were reversed. So there you have it. I made a mistake. But introduce me to somebody that hasn't ever made a mistake, and I'll introduce you to a liar. But anyway, oh, that fits on there so much better. Unbelievable. Huh, imagine that. So now we have the terminals swapped, and I'm just going to tighten these down real quick. I guess y'all could let me slide on this little mistake that I had, but if I happen to hook the battery terminals up incorrectly, I don't think y'all would let me slide on that, like putting the positive on the negative and the negative on the positive. I'm sure we'd be having some sparks going on up under here. But anyway, so tightening it down. So many wires. I can't wait to get my toolmaker adapters put on here so I don't have to deal with all this junk anymore. It just makes it so much cleaner. Again, all these are they're just battery terminals, so you don't have to tighten the ever-living snot out of them because they're not that big, and really don't require that many. I would probably say as inch pounds. It's probably not even foot pounds on something this small. It doesn't even require that many inch pounds to get it snug and tight so it'll work correctly. Let's see here. Alright, so we have all that on there. Put all our tools over here out of the way. Get all these off of here. Put my little fuse block protector back on there. Right, everything's just back like it used to be. You go around here and listen to this bad boy purr. Oh yeah, them steps are going out nice now. That's more like it. That's that excess power battery for you right there. Anyway, so there we go. One more JP install under the belt. Completed and running like a champ. So, appreciate y'all watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all's support as always. Until next time, holla back.